Stormbolt again. Any bashes in the house? Yup. Uh-oh. Panda got an invo potion, but the bolt, it's just perma-stun, dude. Here on the player picture, FoCuS is giving us the thumbs up, but as soon as he spawned into the game and as soon as he is scouting his opponent, he will give us the thumbs down because he has the pleasure to face Infi in a human mirror. Ay, 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 ay. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Lich first on Infi's side and Demon Hunter on the other side. Yo, that's some very good carry heroes that also match nicely against each other. Demon Hunter can obviously creep a lot with Immolation, also do a lot of damage against Militia and Footies, plus mana burn the Lich and be a great fighter overall. Lich, good chip damage, you don't have to be in proximity to the Demon Hunter. Has Frost Armor, Nova. Nice first hero as well. Nobody really can complain about the heroes, I think. And then from what I've seen, it looks like Breaker War is kind of rare because of the summons. And as so often in ATR, we expand ASAP. You can't complain, no Dark Ritual. True, of course, that is true. But having Frost Armor against the Demon Hunter is wonderful. And who needs Dark Ritual if you have Clarities accessible, right? As an undead. We don't have that privilege. Yet.
A player's forces are under attack.
So, who puts on more pressure on the other? Infi obviously way more experienced with timings in Human Mirror. But FoCuS has shown that he at least can play phenomenal tanks versus Life. Life looked a little bit lost without his Demon Hunter or Warden. How can I play this mode? It's on War 3 Champions. You go to custom games, you select all the randoms, you queue, and you go. As always, War 3 Champions, the best platform to play Warcraft. Doesn't matter the game mode. So we got a Lich harassing. That's a bit of chip damage. He surprisingly got one kill. On the other side, Demon Hunter should be able to do a lot more damage as he preserved a lot of mana. Arcane Tower isn't up yet, but will stay up. So it's gonna be bursty. FoCuS, unlike the Night Elves of this world, is not going very close to the tower and let it burn all the mana. Obviously also because he doesn't have Moon Wells, unlike if you play Demon Hunter with a Night Elf. And we got a pretty chill early game. Tech on both sides, both poke a little bit, both cause a little ruckus. And we farm. We should farm. Level 3 big. We do have a staff ready. Oh. Can the footman enter? Dive! Thank you for the sub.
A player's forces are under attack.
Here we go. No tower. Go, go. Okay, if the subs say go, go, then we go, go. These workers will suffer. Nice play by FoCuS. Of course, had to invest the tele staff. Infi saves the worker. Well done, but the surface area is big. One footy down. Maybe more. Demon Hunter will keep grabbing. This cost a town portal for sure. And it could have been way, 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 way worse for Infi if not for this timely and precise response. In the meantime, we had a footy chasing here that led to 2 kills as it seems. So FoCuS again being very economically driven. Similar to what he did to Life. And this is looking good so far. When you're up against Infi in Human Mirror, you're automatically the underdog. But he leans nicely into the Demon Hunter. And into Mercs now. Salamander. Looking amazing. With this glow-in-the-dark effect thingy. FoCuS not a big fan of the tier 2 human army as it seems. Rather goes for Mercs as one should, and Infi is doing the same thing. So a wide variety of units now up our sleeves. Infi goes blacksmith. Oh. For rifles, this is too late. For tier 3, this might... And wall off a little. Pretty big attack here. Only an arcane tower. Maybe the wall off started too late in that regard. Here we go. Nova on the footmen. They're kind of all trapped. We don't have a town portal. Wait a second. Was that a great idea? FoCuS needs to do terrible, terrible damage or needs the big escape to make this worth it. I don't know if he can make this worth it. As Infi is saving one unit after the next. That, he probably envisioned that a little different in his head. What can I say? Oh man, oh man, Stormbolt arrives, trying to staff, and it works. Demon Hunter Mountain King combo, vicious. For single target damage and you don't have a DK to coil you. The hunt is on. Dude, FoCuS can make a big impact here. Another Lich, Keck. Okay, that's interesting. Good burst damage, of course. Good chip damage as well. But Demon Hunter Mountain King should be a lot better, no? Yep. You're not drunk from the weekend. That is real life. Double Lich. Din and Venom. Isn't this seriously unlikely? I think it's like 4%, a little less, to have the same hero. Ah! The bone chimes on the ground! Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up! I guess both want to pick it up, but this overlord is still there. LOL! Who gets the bone chimes? Who gets the ledge? FoCuS is owning, man. With the Mountain King here, there's another Stormbolt. We got the double Salamander. The item is still up for grabs. LOL. Double kill FoCuS. So first he destroys Life's Night Elf with human. And then he destroys Infi's human with human. Maybe FoCuS should switch to human? This looking terrific. Infi also was a bit exposed there, to be fair. We get double Rax Knights now. And I don't know, man. I mean, Frost Armor will be good against that. But what else? Big time piercing damage, raining down on the big dragon. He got a double kill against the Liches. Not something you say every day. Overlay doesn't understand that these Liches are different, by the way. We got a town port already. Man, he's leaning into knights with vamp aura. The life regen is insane. The Lich gotta carry this now. Tinker third for AoE and a little bit of stun, so the staff shenanigans are over. It's perfect. Having rockets here to prevent staffs is just perfect. I don't think you can turn this game around anymore, even if you're Infi, and Infi sees it the same way. FoCuS wins Human Mirror versus Infi. Only in all the randoms, everybody. Only in all the randoms. Ripped Lord it is. That can be very nice. Oh, I forgot the score. Sorry, I gotta adjust the score. 1-0 FoCuS. And Keeper on the other side. Very good for Expo. Very good against individual orc units like this peon here. Infi just rushing straight across. Grunt, beetles. Against ghouls though. And Keeper. This could lead to a quick surround and then the pressure is off. We do have Inner Fire and a big Ogre Mauler. These creeps aren't too easy. Last hit goes to FoCuS. He has a lot of experience with Keeper of the Grove. And interesting that he's not going with treants, but he has the skeletons as summons. And this is why you don't want to expose your grunts early to a Keeper, because they're getting entangled and mostly killed. Nice dancing with the elk. No kill just yet though. There it is, but on the cost of all the Keeper HP. And then he thinks, okay, against the Beetle Bailey, I don't really want this. I rather tech, because I want this spell against the summons. And Infi is doing the same, so I gotta catch up. And orcs have solid potential to tear down undeveloped expansions anyway. So I think that's the right call by FoCuS. Doesn't hurt to try, but it's better to catch up in tech after. Keeper is hurt as well. The big ogre is still up for grabs, and Infi leaves a beetle here to scout. I like that. And FoCuS remembers to rebuild the altar. Let's go. For some reason, no off-race undead is ever forgetting about that. So we got one bestiary. Will we get a second? And then wyvern? Wyvern or raiders, huh? But raiders will end up in a snare.
Forces are under attack.
FoCuS was defeated by wyvern before today, so why not try again? Oh, he wants a tier 2 expo, really? Isn't he playing into the power spike? Sweets around with the ghouls. Expertly done, I'd say. Impale not available. Both heroes level 1. We trade a ghoul for a grunt most likely. And we have treants up. And we have more skeletons. Second hero Archmage with water do we want water elemental still? With tier 2 available? It is Wyvern. FoCuS can go Spirit Towers if he has the resources, but first you gotta get this goddamn beetle out of your face. Seems like a rather nasty game for FoCuS, I gotta say. If not forced around. But yeah, it is Water Elementals. FoCuS may be too broke to go for the Wand of Negation. Keeper controlled expertly pretty much the entire time. He's just waiting for one opportunity. An Archmage can go range versus range. So many summons, man. It is indeed crazy. Beetles, Treants, Water Elementals. We got an Entangle here. Should be a kill. Will he pass the town portal? Not really. Dribbles out of it. Wyvern in. Keeper. Another Entangle, and that's the kill. On another kill? Not really. He has almost a gold 4 potion. DK, pretty unfortunate. FoCuS, what are you doing? Huh?
Town is under siege.
That was interesting. That seems like a bit of a dono. A bit of confusion. I don't know. Yeah, DK can help the undead units now, of course. That's kind of neat. He couldn't have coiled the Keeper. Only works on undead units. And that also means that he can't nuke the Crypt Lord. Oh, Web is up and this one is very hurt. Can he kill this one? Yeah, Infi very careless with the Wyvern. And the Crypt Lord is surrounded here. LOL. Not enough damage, right? Can't be. No, no, no. But 2 Wyvern down. Super expensive on Infi's side. Archmage back. Keeper also in 15 seconds. Economy by FoCuS delayed. Oh. He had a coil. Sloppy game by both, I gotta say. But fun and wild one. Sloppy, fun, and wild. I know you degenerates out there love that. Nine minutes in. Level 2 and 1 heroes. Crypt Lord still got a big mana potion. That's nice. Could potentially be a lot of impale down the road. Tier 3 tech on the way for FoCuS, and it is actually finished, but everything else is delayed. Could go Orb of Corruption on the Keeper. That should be fine as an orb carry. Raider transition now. But the Keeper is so good against Raider lane, isn't he? Nice FoCuS. Okay, okay, okay. Keeper wasn't there to help the DK. Just as the DK didn't help him when the Keeper was the one being nuked. Yeah, absolute mess. How many fiends we got? 2 only. And Infi's heroes are getting better and better. He is supply blocked, unfortunately. Still producing. That should be fine. It's gonna be a wild mix of Ensnare for control and Wyvern for damage. No orb and no money for orb either. Very defensive play. Hiding in the base with the statue out, but Infi is taking a lot of control right now. And by pretty much, like, he dominates the ground pretty much just with beetles. This game was utter chaos and Infi is thriving in the chaos. The heroes, once again, super low. Can't play the Entangle advantage even when there's no Dispel. Wyvern take out one Acolyte after the next. The Keeper basically Very well controlled throughout the entire game. DK bites the dust for the second time. There is no chance. And we have another quick game with the Wyvern going 2-0 today. Wyvern pressure may be harder to deal with than you would think. We got a Headhunter opening. Mountain King Headhunter. Creeping will be a bit of an issue. And he's up against the Keeper. Keeper very good. Summons early. Nice. Entangle control. Nice. Will then, of course, fall off a little bit down the road. But interesting to see that Infi gets the exact setup that FoCuS had before when FoCuS failed. And now Infi can show him how it's done. Backs off of the Expo pretty much right away as he sees the Mountain King, who is positioned far forward, trying to steal some creeps, I guess. Mountain King first without Militia is rough. Ooh, that was way too obvious! Oh my god. Yeah, that can't happen. That can't happen. That happens to me when I'm in a mirror match against a Dreadlord. No, 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 no. Too simple. Infi, big exclamation mark in the beginning, and then his plan A is back on the menu. Headhunter's coming in. We are in the middle of the tech. But yeah, you don't have a plan B. If there's another Entangle, that's what you go for. Stormbolt on the Keeper, alright, but no surround possible. Headhunter's also way too squishy. And Stormbolt isn't available for the big creep. Ooh, FoCuS is falling a bit apart here. He's been gaming quite a bit. He was playing a show match against Fortitude earlier. Maybe he's running a bit out of steam. That's not good news, because if he loses here, he has to play a lower bracket game. By the way, we in Warcraft, we always talk about, like, is a player tired yet? Should 2 series be played on a grand final day if we have double elimination? Yesterday at the International, one of the teams had to play 11 hours, 30 minutes. After finishing the last series the day prior past midnight. Dota people are built different. And in Warcraft we complain about a best of 5 and a best of 7. Ridiculous. Did the team win? It was a full-out best of 5. I can say that much. Infi is tearing FoCuS to bits. Expo uncancelable, I guess.
Are under attack.
And this Mountain King is not getting off the ground at all. It has to be the Wyvern again, huh? It has to be Wyvern again. But then Infi can transition into Gargs super quickly. Oh my god, poor FoCuS. Maybe he should have re-rolled. I don't know, man. No creeping, no progress. He's still trying to play the tier 2 push with most likely Wyvern, but Infi is teching at 5 minutes 40. And there's so much wasted time for this Mountain King who finally gets. But then, yeah. How long do they get to reroll? Like shortly after the hero spawns. Double MK. Oh, this is not the hero you're looking for, I guess. If he could level. Yeah, that would be something. Double Stormbolt, of course, insane in theory, but Infi just plays circles around him, man. When Entangle is stronger than the hammer. And the Makrura brings the W. Makrura last hit. Has some mercy. But yeah, this is game. FoCuS got so close and played a very fine series versus live. Played a good game 1 versus Infi. But yeah, Infi can go Garks and win. That... Or tower up, or... Whatever. Oh. What can you do, FoCuS? You need to lame. You need to take out acolytes. And somehow get your own expo up? Yeah, the Wyvern have to stall. And so far, FoCuS is playing this well. Thing is, Mountain King is... Or Mountain Kings, lol. Mountain Kings are really good against strong individual targets. But Infi can just swarm. But Infi doesn't swarm. Infi goes Fiends. Guys, there is an opening for this double Mountain King if Infi stays on Fiends. I think that's a big mistake. Because Mountain Kings can dominate the ground. I was about to say relatively easily, but then they get entangled, surrounded pretty much the entire time. Shout out for the fighting spirit. Big true. But he's donating so much. But imagine higher level double clap. So in theory, there is a way back. Theory. Also, Fiends disappear quickly against Stormbolt. We know that much. Wyvern, very good for hero focus as well. Bash? Oh.
Player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, Infi, you can't play that careless. Is it Temple? No. Infi is still only tier 2. It's only Fiends. Fiends disappear quickly versus Stormbolt. It ain't over yet. You could go Banshees. Yeah, I thought he's going Banshees, but doesn't seem like it. I personally don't like what Infi is doing, and I think he's inviting FoCuS back into the game. Great haul against it. Can he distract this long? I mean, Infi still needs 2 minutes to tech to tier 3. Panda second doesn't really matter. I don't think he's a great anti-air hero anymore most of the time due to the range reduction. This is Chechi's nightmare. Drunken Haze is good? Yeah, Drunken Haze is good against air, that's true. Which 2 raiders now? Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't like these fiends at all. Let's see if we're proven right here. We have an Invo potion. Might be needed on that second Mountain King in a bit. For now, he has to walk it off. Still, fiends rather good. No, oh, there is a TP. Trying to force that. End snare. Waiting for the next bolt. Here we go. Boom! That's what happens when you face 2 Mountain Kings. Infi's still rich. Could get the keeper back from the tavern, but what's it worth? The main objective for Infi is, of course, the Great Hall. Solid interception. So much is about the Great Hall now. Very, very, very fragile. The Raiders aren't the best fighters due to the siege damage type. They're rather sturdy. He needs to stall 20 more seconds. Oh, it doesn't work. So close. So close. And he needs healing. A lot of healing. But this kind of showed the way, right? Nuke Fiends is easy. Nuking heroes is easy.
Are under attack.
But it's not going to be easy for much longer. Temple of the Damned, come in. Anti-magic shell, one of the best things you can have against Double Mountain King. We need pillage. We need the second base. Double level 3 MK. He's going for the... Really? He's going for the... For the gold mine? Is that the call? He has no TP. And no... Okay, he does have a speed scroll. Panda also in trouble here. Haunted gold mine dead. We have no more Stormbolt at the moment. And a TP out. Stays in the fight though. Big losses for FoCuS to get that objective. Thank you, Marv, for the 18 months. And we go here again. Spirit Link coming in. Or Disenchant. Both. We got ourselves a game, ladies and gentlemen. We got ourselves a game. Razor, I was talking about you, honey, earlier today. Did you check if after the patch you should still go Engineering Upgrade 2 on a Tinker instead of Clockworks 2? Uh-oh. Panda! Got an Invo potion, but the bolt, it's just perma-stun, dude! Panda down with Invo. No way! And Infi is forced into so much gold expenses right now. He's just perma-stunned, man! This is unfair! He cannot move! He cannot move. This is ridiculous! It's a... What's the cooldown on Stormbolt? 9 seconds.
A player's forces are under attack.
If he gets a third Mountain King, he can perma-stun. If he gets the third Mountain King, he can perma-stun. Just saying. Hoopstar, thank you for the 14. Cooldown is 9 seconds. The stun duration is 3 seconds. But I don't think we'll go tier 3. Boink! Dude, Stormbolt is crazy. Boink! The only problem for FoCuS at this point is keeping the mana up. No anti-magic available yet. Oh my god. And if the Raiders catch the Banshees, of course, that's an insta-kill as well. The Fiends were such a huge mistake. Fools here. Nice. This is ridiculous. All the randoms at its best. Panda is back though. Gotta clean up the ghouls. Rest of the army is joining. Destroyer, of course, nice now. They can't be bolted. And everything is hurt here. We need these heal wards to be very, very, very effective. Okay, or not. We just go for heroes again. How many bolts we got? That's another. With a bash and snare. With an invul, he's safe though. FoCuS bleeding units left and right. Stormbolt in 15. It's all about bashes. And snare bash and snare bash. Good micro by Infi. keeping the hero safe. FoCuS is losing so much, but if he holds here, he can afford it. Infi is expanding on the back of this as well. I think he had some time to let the heal ward do some work. And yeah, the orc problem with the mana regen, man. Ah, if he had this with any other race, would be even deadlier. At least we got clarities. A shop here would be mental. Keeper gets the orb. Also, finding rune braces against double Stormbolt is a gift from the gods for Infi. Who's taken over again now with destroyers. Can he just go pure destroyers? Mass ghouls, okay. And then clap, of course, would be mental. We got mana potions. We're getting somewhat close to 5. Good dodge by Infi. Yeah, you constantly need invo potions here, man. Stressful, stressful game. Stormbolt again. Any bashes in the house? Yup. But invo potions still ready to be used. Mana potion on both sides. Any chance? Do we want to go clap? Nope. Oh, dodges the Stormbolt. Well done, Infi. First the Ensnare dodges. Then the Presence of Mind for the invo potion. Then the TP. Super well done by Infi. Bats now against the destroyers. How much damage is... 2 Stormbolts are 600 damage. On level 3. So far the mana regen is good. Justify the memes! We got 1 fiend left and that 1 fiend saves the destroyer. Oh, that's so big for Infi. Really, really, really well done to guard it. But can you guard the keeper? Again, 1 bash, he's dead. But he gives Infi the time, who constantly wreaks havoc here. Supply is still kinda even. Mountain King 5. Keeper close to 6. Panda close to 6. I have no idea where this game is going. Economy advantage, of course, in the hands of Infi now, due to all the peons dying. And the Stormbolts are becoming less effective due to anti-magic when we finally get it. So you gotta break through the anti-magic first before you do real damage. Mana Stone! Of course! Of course he gets the Mana Stone. That's level 5-5. Mega nuke available. Is that enough? Anti-magic gone. Bash. Ensnare. We have another TP and invuln. Bat comes in. Oh, you gotta be so careful about the Stormbolts now. Dodges the impact again. Mountain King with an invo potion. So much mana available. Not on the Panda anymore. Stormbolt again. The anti-magic potion is heaven sent. It's crazy. Another Stormbolt ready in a bit. Playing around the cooldowns once again. And Tangle, he can't get out. Keeper TP. Mountain King dead. Panda level 5 and Keeper level 6. FoCuS rich though. With a little bit more lumber, he can Tavern revive. His Expo is still there. They are the Bash Brothers. The original Anaheim Mighty Ducks Bash Brothers. But they're separate now. But you know, there's a reunion in the movies. How many Stormbolts can you dodge? Infi does a wonderful job. applying anti-magic shell, getting the invo pods done. But at the moment, no invo potion available here on the right-hand side as it seems. Scary. Main base is empty. Keck! Trying to build an undead shield with the workers. We do have tranquility, but that was used in the base. Dispel against the entangle. Oh, you need healing, man. You need a lot of healing. Kodos haven't eaten yet. This Mountain King is begging to get killed. The pure damage just doesn't work anymore, it seems. Not enough sustain. Acolyte, entangle, surround, kill again. I think the Bash Brothers aren't enough. No, they aren't. Ridiculous game. Mega chaos. And Infi wins the group. The favorite prevails. FoCuS with an upset win in the human mirror. But Infi brings it back with Orc against Undead and with Undead against Orc. That was hella fun, man. We need more nukes in this game.